Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got another MOTU Origins figure to look at today. And this time we've got Mantenna, part of the Evil Horde. He's one of Hordak's minions. This is a very, very neat figure. If you recall the vintage, you had the eye-popping feature, and he had 4 legs that were like fused together as 2 legs. I'm excited about this one because, as you can see, he actually has 4 independent legs. So that's pretty neat. Now, this is the international packaging, so it doesn't have the little thing describing who he is. I'll put that up on the screen. Very cool. And then on the back of the package, also, we do not have the verbiage that they would put on here. So I'll find that and add that to the screen as well. Give you a minute to see that. Maybe I'll even find the other artwork and just paste that over top. And then our cross-sell art, we've got He-Man, Skeletor, Pighead, and our Mantenna. All right, so let's go ahead and get him open. We're going to open up, start at the top right. Pop that off. And again, this is an international, so you just got the artwork. Very neat. We do get our little diagram showing the parts that are removable: head, arm, and his feet. You can pop him off at the waist too. So this is interesting. I'm anxious to see how the legs are connected. That ought to be cool. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. And let's get him out. And let's see, we'll pull the little insert out. He does have some bands holding him in place. All right, so I'll get my blade ready. Looks like we got one here. One there. His arms are held in place as well. Sometimes these are easy to pop and sometimes they're not. I have a blade available, so I'm just going ahead and cut them. All right, let's get him out. Oh, that's cool. Such a weird character. So, all the added articulation really makes this figure stand out as a huge improvement over the original, especially adding the additional legs. And I'll find the vintage figure here in just a moment, and we'll compare the two. But let's see. The most important thing about Mantenna is his eye-popping feature. Yes, and we have the lever. So, boom, there we go. And it springs back. That's great. That's a huge improvement. All right, so and then his only accessory, he comes with the crossbow, which was pretty standard for most of the Horde characters. All right, so we'll move all that stuff out of the way. I'm going to lower the camera down, and I'm going to get our vintage figure so we can really see how much improvement has been made by creating this Origins version. All right, so here we have him side by side with his vintage counterpart. And as you can see, all the legs are fused together. Overall, it's a pretty good recreation. Just a huge upgrade with those additional legs. And our vintage figure, the lever for his eyes is actually in his back. Now the eyes do seem like they pop out further on that vintage versus this one. So that is a little bit different there. And then of course we've got the darker coloring versus the blue for our vintage figure. And even though he's got 4 legs, he still doesn't want to stand very well. So, all right, let's scoot him over here just so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to this figure getting released in the Origins line because I never in a million years thought that we would get a freaking 4-legged Mantenna. But it's great. It makes sense. It's a perfect upgrade. Having the eyes still pop out, that's great. Getting all that articulation, all the additional legs, also is just is perfect. This is a win for me. I really really like this figure, and my old vintage figure can finally get retired because we're getting best of both worlds with this new one. Other than the coloring being a little darker, aesthetically it's the coloring and stuff is the same, but the blue is just darker on our Origins. Let's compare the backs real quick, just to see how the sculpting is. And as you can see, they even took the sculpting and recreated it very nicely, even giving him that bright yellow belt. I think I might have preferred the legs to be this brighter blue, but nah, it's okay. I can live with it. What do you guys think? Are you a fan of this Mantenna, or do you prefer the kooky vintage version? I'm gonna go with our new one because it's just a solid figure, and it's not even a deluxe figure. We got a 4-legged action figure at the standard price. Not even a deluxe. They could have easily just added a couple of hands, maybe another weapon, and this would have been a deluxe figure, and they could have made more money off of it. Maybe it has something to do with popularity of character. Maybe they figured this one wasn't as popular as some of the others, but I don't know. I dig it. Hey, sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Have you picked this one up yet? It seems to be readily available on Big Bad Toy Store or another online retailers. Let me know your thoughts. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.